Hello. Okay. I think that's all the characters. At least that's what the title of like this tier list is saying. I think we have them all here. I don't know why we have some duplicates here. Oh, I guess one is, yeah, from Requiem and one is from normal Fata Morgana. Yeah, sure. Okay. Huh. Music for me is a little bit too loud. A second. I need to like change. So I will change this to half. And here I will just increase it for 10, let's say. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, I guess we can start. It's like 6 minutes after. Who joins then joins. Who's not, then we'll see a video later on. I almost forgot. What hour is it? I've been recording IO and I kind of forgot I had a stream today. Still need to like record more because I couldn't finish the episode in the sitting. Okay. So I guess we can start. Let me just do the intro for YouTube and stuff. And we'll see how it will go from this. Hopefully I will not make it too long. And to get like pretty smooth with this. Okay. Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's all time for another tier list on the channel. So we are finally here with Fata Morgana characters, and as usual we are on stream with this one. That was announced pretty much the same day when this is happening, so some of you might have not seen the announcement. That was kind of sudden, but yeah, it's happening. And yeah, I guess we'll just go. So stream, as always, will be in like archives, but the shorter version as the video on YouTube is as well available, probably. Like the video will be first and then I will put this thing on the archive or something. But yeah, anyway, let's go. These are characters from Fata Morgana in general, I think. So yeah, let's just go in. First, we're starting strong with Jacopo, it seems. So I'm going to rename this tier list like later, probably. Okay, so Jacopo. Jacopo. I would like to put him on S, to be honest, but I can't. I think like he's close to S, but he's not up there yet. I like Jacopo mostly from... Actually, this is the Jacopo from Fata Morgana. This is the Requiem Jacopo. We have distinguished here. Okay. So, Jacopo from Fata Morgana from the door, actually. This is the door Jacopo. Jacopo from door was pretty trash, to be honest. Like... B... Had very little development there. Like, we saw him being good to White Hot Girl, and then, like, his mistrust and everything just ruined everything. I mean, it was well written, as he was, like, a third party as well. Because Maria was, like, doing everything in the behind the scenes. But Jacopo from the door. I don't have much thoughts about him, to be honest. I think I'll just keep him on B. I don't think he was so bad that to put him on C, but he's not also good to be on A. I think he was just kind of mid in the doors. That wasn't like my favorite door, I think. Okay, I think like that sums up Jacopo pretty much. From the doors. Let's go with yeah. This one deserves a own tier. Rubelo. And this one we added and we say trash. Yes, this is like worst character in Fata Morgana. Surprisingly, in a good like writing viewpoint, because she's well written to be hated. You know, basically trash tier is like S tier for her, for normal characters. So I don't know if I price her or not, but yeah, she's pretty trash. So yeah, the way she played everyone in Michelle past, she's like the source of like every single like bad thing that happened to Michelle, basically. Like, Jesus, like this manipulating bitch is just something else, I tell you. Barnier. Barnier is from the Requiem. Overall, I like Barnier, how he's been portrayed. He's been definitely better than Jacopo from the door. But I give him A though. I mean, he's kinda simple. He's mad, but he's simple character, to be honest. Right? Like, he's a driving force also for Jacopo from the Requiem. Like, Jacopo became him, basically. Manipulative. Ruling, like the true ruler with a like iron hand, basically. And he knows how it is to be a lord, and he tried to tell this to Jacopo, but Jacopo did not listen. Also, he's horrible as a person in general. I think I would just keep him on A because of how he's important for Jacopo, basically, in the Requiem. I'm not sure if he himself is on A, but his role is like pretty big, so I think I will keep him on A overall. The Beast. So Beast, so this is the second door. Beast was cool. I really liked how they portrayed Beast. How the reveal went after later with Yukimasa and stuff. I think like the way they portrayed Beast, like the backstory, like lack of memories and the language barrier and everything, I think it gives it its spot for A. I really enjoyed Beast. It's been confusing and cool at the same time. I like how they portrayed Beast. Much better than Jacopo. I remember more of like cool stuff that Beast did than Jacopo. I don't care really much about Door Jacopo. Beast was cool. Was Beast or Bestia better than the Lord? I don't think so. But I think it's A. Okay. Seren. Seren, creepy child. Seren. Creepy god has been spying for Barnier. Always smiling, not knowing emotions. Fun but empty character. Fun but empty. I mean, like, there's like a depth in her emptiness, if that makes sense. How she sees the world, and at the end when like Barnier stabbed her basically. How she said like, you're going with me basically. I will never leave your side. That was actually cool. But I don't think I care that much about her. I think I would put her on C, to be honest. I mean, she was fun, but like overall as the character, she's kinda there, you know? Like, yeah, she have a backstory, creepy backstory. But she's not like... I mean, she's kinda important, yeah, for Requiem in general, because... Actually, you know what, I think, yeah, she's important. She made the raid happen. I think, like, I will move her to B, probably. Now when I think more about her, then yeah, like, she basically told, like, where is the basement in the brothel, like, she initiated everything and stuff, without even knowing, like, what is going to happen. Like, she didn't really care or thought about that. Yeah, and I think I will put her actually above Jacopo. Like, I don't like Jacopo from the door might even go lower. Now when I'm like talking about Seren, I don't know. Jacopo from the door, eh. Yeah, I will just leave her on B. What chat saying? I would put on B. Okay, so we agree. Okay. So, let's go with Jacopo from Requiem. Also, goddammit, we have so many versions of Jacopo. Look at that, we have Jacopo as the Lord here. God damn it. Okay, so... Jacopo as the slums guy. This guy was awesome. This is going to be my first S tier. Jacopo from Slums was like fucking awesome. Like, he had one of the best scenes in Requiem when he was like carrying Morgana on his back. That was one of the best scenes. Like, he was awesome. Trying to do good for the slums to improve their lives. A hero of the slums, you would say, even. Cared about Morgana, the like never stopped like with the ointments and stuff, even though it was fruitless. Yeah, he had a lot of resolve in him. I like that. That's going to be my first S tier. He's a goat. Very good at like sword fighting as well. Okay. Speaking of sword fighting, we have Didier. Yeah, Didier. Didier is kind of difficult. I mean, he did betray Michelle and everything, so that suck. I mean, as a person, he's not that great. As a character, I mean, he's alright written, but actually there's like more going on with his head than it's like shown initially. Like, initially we see like superficial things, basically, like he betrayed Michelle and stuff, but later we learn like his like internal turmoil and how he cursed himself basically to be at like mansion door, basically bound forever as a self-punishment. That was actually cool. So yeah, there's more to Didier than we see in first. He also banged his brother's wife. That's true. And he got excused for that. Apparently. Also, his brother's wife is a trash, as you can see. As a person. As the character, like, to be honest, Amy as the character probably is somewhere A or S. Like, she's so well written to be hated that it's like just a waste to not put her up here. Like, there's not much of her, but god damn it, like, the writing made her, like, hate her so much. Maybe actually not A or S, but maybe A or B, or something like this. S no, but A or B. Okay, but Didier... I think I'm going to put Didier on B. Is he above Seren? Yeah, I think I like Didier more. With how he interacted with Michel, and he was like one of these brothers that Michel was like looking up for, and he did not really. Like, this is cool, like how George's Didier and Michel interactions went by, to be honest. Like, Michel was looking up to Didier, Didier was very reluctant to Michel, and George's that was like on the side, basically, was actually more supportive to Michel than Didier. Speaking of George's, I think like at least B as well. But I think lower than Didier. I don't remember that much about George's, to be honest. I remember his backstory, how he poisoned everyone basically. That was actually cool. Yeah, how he made a painting that basically poisoned everyone in the mansion. That was badass. Why some characters are split by arcs, like Jacopo, Free? It's better rate to all characters, don't you think? I mean, it's just how this tier looks like. I mean, it's fine. We can just tier them by where they appeared. That's why Jacopo from the door is here. I don't really care about him that much. Also, there's little characters, like this way we can have bigger tier list. But yeah, in general, George's I think a little bit less. Actually, George has been always supportive, and he regretted about painting the Michel. Nah, I would put George's actually above Didier. Yeah, he still like married Amy. Yeah, that's fucked up, but overall, yeah, I think George's is going to be actually better. You have more going on than Didier, I think. Because Didier all like did was like being there to be like, you know, seen by Michel as someone like Michel wanted to be. And then he just like been like, I don't know, Michel. And then he just stabbed Michel. And cursed himself. Yeah. Georges was like always supportive, then regretted a lot of stuff. Then poisoned everyone while also being poisoned. I don't know, like he's so like above what Didier could see. He's been more supportive. I like his character more, I think. Okay. Didier over Georges. Ah. Okay, the Gratien. Requiem character. Gratien was fun. Gratien was fun, but don't think he's that developed character, but he was fun. I mean, he's pretty important. Like, he's important in the story in general. Like, he tries to like poison Jacopo later. Also, he's been like a buddy with Jacopo from the slums. He was okay, but I don't like think that we had enough of him to like make him any high tier. I would put him on C, to be honest. Like, he's been cool, but that's about this. Like, he betrayed like Jacopo. I mean, kinda. Yeah, I mean, he tried to poison him, but it's more complicated. Like, he felt like Jacopo is betraying them and stuff. He's been friends with Jacopo as well. They had drinking contests and stuff. But there's not much going on around him, to be honest. You don't even have his backstory or anything. I think I would put him on C. He was okay to be around, but I think that's good. That's going to be his place. Let's go with Imeon. Or Noemi. To be honest, I remember little from the story. But Imeon was like the first like real friend Michelle had, if I remember correctly, who died pretty much few days later. And never revealed like it's actually Noemi. So I don't know. Was like Imeon actually impactful for Michelle character? Because I'm considering putting Imeon on D or C. Like, first friend to Michelle, but outside of it, like, there was nothing really. If I remember correctly, you can remind me. So yeah, comment section, you can remind me as well on YouTube. If I don't get answers, then you can help me out. And let me know, what do you think about these so far? What would you change if you're like watching this episode? Supposedly impactful. I would put on C. Supposedly impactful? About what was like Imeon character in general? What he did, like, what she did actually, because it's Noemi. Like, Noemi being like one of the, actually she was royalty as well, right? Like from some like rich family as well, and casted away, I think, just like Michelle. Never revealed the gender to Michelle because she saw that Michelle been like hurt before. Not really, but they tried to make it sound important. Yeah, that's not enough. Nah, I'm leaving her. I'm leaving Noemi / Imeon on D. I don't think like it's the same tier as Gratien. I remember Gratien. I don't remember much of her. Okay, let's go with Maria. Maria from the slums. Maria from Requiem. I just don't like Gratien, okay? He's been cool around, to be around. Muscle mind. Maria. Maria. Maria's been okay, I guess. I don't feel like Maria is that great of the character in general. She's around like everywhere basically, but she's not standing outside of her outfit. Well, she's better than Jacopo, definitely. She's better than Seren. I have a feeling like B have two good characters. Maybe I will put these two on C. I'm not sure. Maria. Actually, you know what? Top B probably. I think she's kind of medium character. Like, always devoted to the case. Trying to trust Jacopo all the time. His childhood friend. I mean, she's just there, I guess. There's nothing wrong with her character. It's just that. I think she's just medium character. She's not bad, she's not great. I don't know if I have anything else to add. What do you think? I don't think I will move her, but maybe you want to persuade me. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Maria from the door. I like Maria from the door better, to be honest. Like, as I don't care about this Jacopo, I like Maria from door, actually. This should be called, like, Maria's door. Like, she was such a cool mastermind. And Jacopo door, the plot twist. How she turned back on him, she altered letters or like written them or something. That was cool. I like Maria from the door. I like her more than the Maria from Requiem. Like, Maria from Requiem had like very too little personality, to be honest, if I can say that. Maria from Door have like more cunning to her and have actually some backstory that justifies like her doings and stuff. Kinda justifying. I mean, she did horrible stuff, but she's better than this Maria. Should I put her on A though? Maybe a low A? I really like how they played Maria there. Like, being supportive for the whole door, basically. Supportive all the time, and then suddenly we have a plot twist that she's evil. That was cool. I think Beast had more impact, it was more impactful than Maria, but Maria was cool. I think I will put her on A. Okay, let's go with Mel. This is the Mel from Requiem. So the OG timeline. Mel is annoying. That's my statement. I don't like Mel. Especially not the one from Requiem. I like more Mel from the door, once again. I think I will put Mel on C. I think like he's weak. I think like his character is weak in general. He's just a wuss. He can just like betray people like left and right, or I mean like not even actually, you know what? Probably worse than Gratian. Like, this guy just like do nothing, and let others to use him. Yeah, he stood up at some point because Michelle was there, but like in the OG line he did nothing. Like, he's terrible. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to put him like above Imeon. Nah, too harsh. Nah, I would put him. I don't like him, but he had some character development and he's been important for the plot as well. I would like what happened to Morgana is like, actually, yeah, like it's his fault. Like, he just like showed where Morgana is in the cottage, like made like Yukimasa to get her. Like, this guy is a trash. I mean, not trash because like this is the only trash, you know, but I put him above Gratian, but like I don't like him. I admit he's like actually a good character, but let's go with Mel with the Rhodes family from the door. Actually, this version of Mel I like more. He's actually cheerful, actually talking and stuff. And he's been traumatized by Nelly. Jesus, Nelly is just... I don't, like, still, I don't really care that much about Mel from the door. But he's better character, like, he's, like, above Jacopo. But I think below Seren. Seren was more impactful, like I remember better Seren in general. But this version of Mel was alright. This was pretty alright. Okay. Let's go with Michelle then. Above Jacopo. Okay. Michelle. Michelle. Main character. Is main characters always supposed to be on S? I guess no. Main character from Little Bastards when I've been doing tier list was not on S, so that's not always the case. But yeah, like the most time spent with Michelle, the most backstory. Wait, just like main character plot armor, okay. Maybe we should like give him like his own tier called Angel. Row above. Let's make it blue. Angelic. What about the GS? Oh, right, and that one. The GSS MC. True. What was his name again? Yeah, like Michelle whole backstory, and actually pronunciation, like Michelle, like can be both male and female name. Like situation with Didier, Georges, with Amy. It's called like trying to like redeem Morgana and also redeeming like the other, like redeem Morgana, like set free Morgana by redeeming the others. That was his whole quest basically. That was cool. Yeah, I have nothing to say more about Michelle. Like, he's just like best, probably. Like at some point I said like I feel like stronger about Jacopo than Michelle. But now when I think about this, like what happened in the story and how I like his situation, where he's been at, yeah, like I was just reading Requiem back in the day when I said that I like Jacopo more probably, and I was just overshadowed. But now we're like equal footing here. Like yeah, Michelle is better. Morgana. Morgana, and this is the only Morgana here, so we speaking about Morgana in general. Well, I put her on the angelic tier, I guess. Or, goddammit. How do we... Maybe we should, like, probably change this not into angelic. Huh. No name? Morgana is above Michelle, that's definitely. Like, the amount of, like, torment she went through. All the stories, beginning from Requiem, because that's, like, the OG of her, and then how she trapped everyone. That was, like her whole story is just, like, one big pain. And Michelle is there to fix her. That's, like... It's just awesome. But how do we call this tier? Above all. Something like that. Okay. Nelly. Nelly from Requiem. She did nothing in Requiem. She's been sick the whole time, speak very little, and then she died. She's even worse than Mel in Requiem. She did nothing. Like, to be honest, from Requiem Nelly, I care about her less than Gratian. Like, Gratian did more than she. Also, I have a feeling like... Also, look at the pattern here. This is weird. Like, most characters from Requiem are worse in Requiem than in Doors. Like, Nelly here from Door is way better. It was kind of cool how she died, though. How did she die? She got stabbed by someone, I think, right? Or something. Like at the festival. Like, people start screaming that, hey, that's a disease or something, and she got stabbed. Something like that. I don't remember exactly. Fine, Gratin above Mel. And I can see that. Yeah, sure, why not? Like, I don't really care about the like position of these two. Yeah, cause the first half Fata Morgana is better than the second. Oh, okay. Okay, Nelly from the Door. Nelly, like, I think like Nelly from the Door is going to be... Like, she's been still annoying in the Door, to be honest. I think we are going to put her like above Mel on the B tier. But next to Mel. Is Seren deserving B actually? Or like that above B? Was Nelly from the Door better than Seren? Nah, I don't think so. Like, outside of like her being jealous as fuck and like scalping White Hair Girl and stuff, she's been kinda like okay. Just like Mel, like I remember her in the Door, like she was cool in general, but actually, you know what? Scrap that. The Nelly was worse than Mel. Nah, Nelly's worse. Like, she's just embodiment of jealousy there. She just always is like, Prince that. Like, my prince, my dearest Mel, and Then she find a picture and she do horrible stuff. I think I would just keep it like that. She's been annoying, but she was cooler in the door. Let's go with the guide for Jacopo. What was his name? Odilon? Odilon, I think. Odilon being good. We had very little of his, like, you know, backstory and stuff, but overall as the character he was cool. Like, he was like the last, like, bridge of sanity that Jacopo had in him when he became the Lord. He's been doing his best to show Jacopo how to rule. I liked Odilon. I think I cared about him more than Maria, to be honest. I might put him actually on B above Maria. I don't know if he deserves A. Actually, you know what? His last, like, also moments with Jacopo, he's been important. I will put him on A, I think. He's been too important to degrade this. It's been very important for Jacopo change. I put him above Maria. Above Beast. Yeah, I think that fits. We have the ruler and the guide. One next to each other. What is happening? Error, YouTube is not responding? Wait, what? Is anything lagging or something? I have some weird warnings. Why I... Status poor. It's like my internet connection is sucking or something. Is stream alright? I don't know, like YouTube is showing me some error and that you may experience buffering or something. I don't know. Maybe it's fine, but it just gives me warnings. Oh, it disappeared. I think it should be fine now. If that was bad, then it's fine now, so we are back, I think. Okay. So, that'll be Odilon, I think. Like... Pauline! Pauline! Pauline. That's it. Like... That's... Pauline! That's... I don't know. Like... See? I know above these two because, like, they kind of suck. Gratian. Like, Pauline in Fata Morgana is whatever. Like, her whole reason in the game is to die in the second door. By recognizing who the beast is. And that's it. That's her role in the game. Then for him to recognize what he's doing. I don't know, like, I like Gratian more than her. Actually, maybe I like her more, but she has so little development that I don't care about her much. I may like her more than Gratian, actually. Yeah, I like her more than Gratian in general. But still, I don't think it's like worth it to put like either or both. Let's go with Jacopo Lord. The Lord Jacopo. Lord Jacopo is... worse than the Slums Jacopo. I think like his character got... Actually, is he worse? The ending of Jacopo was cool. You know what? I would just put him on S as well. Like, it's the same guy, basically. Sure, he switched sides, basically, but this is like light side Jacopo and dark side Jacopo. And both were equally good, I think. Like, Jacopo turning bad for circumstances after Morgana loss and Odilon lost as well. And like at the end, he tries to actually set free Morgana, but he was unable to because she died already. Like, I think like his story, like in general, is awesome. Yeah. Separating the doors is fine, but this is the same guy, like completely. Yeah, true. Yeah, this tier, like, this tier is just kind of weird sometimes. At least like with Jacopo. Like separate, like, yeah, like this is from the same game basically, like you said. It's not even from the doors. Like Jacopo from the door is different from this, but these are the same. True. Also, did you realize that? Why I'm picking up some weird stuff like this today? I did the same while recording IO today. I saw like 2 arrows pointing at the character out of made like some poles in the background. This Jacopo have bunny ears. Look at that. 1 ear and the second ear. What the hell? Why I'm seeing things like this today? Anyway. Yukimasa. And this is the Yukimasa from Requiem. Nah, Yukimasa from Requiem is badass, but he's kinda nah. His energy is just badass, being badass. I like Bestia more. Yeah, I agree. Like, development of Yukimasa here is way better. The swordsman. He have better energy than Maria. Maria is very medium to me. Is he going to A? Nah, I don't think he's going to A. He's just been badass and have more character to himself than Maria, but that's about it. I think that's it. I'm considering even putting Maria below Didier. She's been so medium in Requiem. I'm putting her below Didier. It just doesn't fit for me. The maid. The maid. Also, there is no like Giselle. So should we? So we treat maid and Giselle as the same. Yeah, so we should treat maid and the Giselle the same. Kinda shame that there's no Giselle, but I guess again this is the same as with Jacopo, it's the same person. Like if we would have Giselle and maid, I think it would be on the same tier, kinda. maybe. But yeah, anyway, the whole story for Giselle slash maid. So she's been sent to the mansion. Well, she's been after she's been exploited by the Bollinger family. Yeah, then like Michelle got killed while protecting her. She's been living in the mansion, put up a name of the witch, even though she was not the one. I mean, we don't have to talk much, like, she's like... At least S? I don't know if she's like on par with Michelle and Morgana per se. But she's extremely solid and well written. With her change. From like Giselle to Maid to Giselle again. Like her story is traumatic, and how she opened up to Michelle about this. They both had the like dark secret basically. Like her being exploited and Michelle about his body. Maybe she should be... Nah, I think I will leave her on S. I don't think she's above all. I think she's extremely solid, but I don't think I can put her here. And she's above Jacopo. Obviously. Like, we had spent more time with her. She fell off after Michelle remembered. Oh, right. Because he remembered what happened after some time. Okay, yeah, true. Now we have Pauline from Requiem, basically. And this is a rare circumstance where Pauline from actually Requiem is better than Pauline from Door. Usually Door being better than Requiem, but here it's up like otherwise around. Like this Pauline from Door like did nothing. Like she barely appeared. I mean, she appeared in the story, but she was like, she could not be there. I wouldn't like mind. She could have no sprite. I wouldn't mind. This one, much longer on screen, with the backstory about trying to help other people and how she's been used basically. Yukimasa tried to help her case and stuff. I think she's B, just like Yukimasa. But I think she's above Maria once again. But below Didier. Also, these two were like friends, so it's fair to put them next to each other. Sure, why not? He must have been always detaching himself, so that's why these two are in between, basically. Ah, that thematically fits. Very good. Wait. Wait. You just said very good. Maybe you heard, maybe you did not. I don't know. That was Erika. Okay, bunch of white-haired girls. Actually, let's let them put them at the end. Let's go with Yukimasa from The Door. This is the same character. This is the same character as Bestia. Like, pretty much the same. This is just like a mirrored image. Just like Jacopo. I'm just leaving him here. I like Bestia though more, so I would just like make them stare at each other. Now, white-haired girl. From different doors. Let's go with the order. So which one was the first door? This one was the first door. She was as the servant in the Rhodes family. First door. White-haired girl in the first door. She's been, I mean, she's been timid in every role, in every door, but I don't think she was that great in the first door. I think she's actually pretty weak in the first door. I don't remember much of her in the first door, to be honest. I would put her on C. I'm not sure where, but not below. Above Mel. I mean, she's better than Pauline. Put her between Mel and Nelly Mouse. Yeah, she went between Princess and the dearest Mel, and then we had Nelly implanted with her hair. So we had white-haired Nelly. Which was terrifying. But yeah, actually, yeah, both Gratian. Actually, yeah, above Gratian. Like, a development of her character in the first door was actually quite shocking. Like, she did nothing much in the door, to be honest, outside of like being discovered as being actually a sister for Mel. From the painting that she appeared at some point at their door. So she was taken in and stuff. She liked Mel without knowing that she's his sister and stuff. Yeah, but overall she was kinda in the first door, I think. Second door, though. Second door, white-haired girl, I liked. I liked her. How she trusted Jacopo, and like she was happy in the beginning. Like, we had a lot of her in the second door. Actually, wait, that was third door. Second door is Bestia, Beast. Okay, I will leave it like later. Yeah, that's third. So second is the Beast. Sorry. Beast, white-haired girl was fine. She's been there to calm him down, basically, and to put into perspective that, like, she's there to develop Bestia. Like, for him to, like, saying that you cannot see me, that's why you think I'm fine, and stuff like this. She was fine, but nothing special as well, to be honest. I think I like how her interactions with Bestia quite a bit, so she's above this one. But is she on the B tier? I don't think so. I think she's still on C, but above this one. I quite like her, but not as much to put her on B, I think. But this one is going to go on B. Not sure yet where, but third door, white-haired girl is the best out of the three we had. Always happy about Jacopo, at least like in the beginning. Then of course, because of the Maria schemes, she got locked up. The amount of letters she's been sending to Jacopo, of course, like they were altered or switched later on by Maria and stuff. Yeah, but still, like she had a lot of interactions, a lot of hope, and a lot of downfall, and then she just disappeared. Like she escaped. Like Maria showed her a picture and I think a letter or something she found at the door, and then she just escaped, never to be seen again, and Jacopo died alone. I like her. But do I think like she's more than Jacopo from the door? I think Jacopo insanity strikes more than like white-haired girl in his door. They're still on B tier, like pretty much near the same, but I think like Jacopo is slightly above from the door. I think that should be like that. Okay. I think that's the tier list. Wow, that was fast. YouTube, let me know what you think about the tier list. What would you change? I will go through characters one more time to really fast to see if I want to change anything. But I think we are on the good spot. I'm kinda thinking about changing B mostly, to be honest. And chat, what do you think? I'm considering about putting someone like on C from here. Seren, I think it's fine. Okay. That's rare. That's like, I made a tier list and it's like just like not like raging. YouTube comments, you also tell me. Do you think it's fine? Also, yeah, let me just put like Amy somewhere outside of the trash so you can see where she would be like normally. Amy character. Actually, you know what? I reflect my statement about S or A. Now when I think about this, there was very little of Amy outside of her being a bitch. So see? I mean, she's evil and she have some character development and we remember her. She's above Imeon, like she's more important, I think. And she should be around Gratian, I think. White hair girl from the doors versus Amy. Nah. I think it's close, but I think Amy is below. I kind of want to put her like this, but kind of doesn't feel like. I think like it's actually a little bit below. Like yeah, they would be like that if she's not on the trash tier. YouTube comments, tell me what you think. But now I'm putting her on trash again. Yeah, and that's it. That's our like annual tier list stream, because I finish one like game per year or something. So yeah, I just thought about like doing like another tier list for like games I already did, but like some like more like ridiculous, more like weird, like, you know, cases. Like, I don't know, like Muramasa characters and who's like how good they would be as your roommate, for example. Stuff like this, you know. We can make more tier lists like that. But yeah. Anyway, that's for another thing. My random thoughts. Write in the comments what do you think about how this goes so far. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. So yeah, chat seems to agree as well on what's here. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next one. So yeah, hit the like button if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you'd like to support me and see the episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and for Pocket Watch, let's go out. Okay, so we have the episodes. I'm gonna have to cut it out somehow. That was faster than I thought. I thought like I will have like a lot of stuff to talk about Fata Morgana characters, but I guess like I think like the reason why I did not talk much about them overall on today's stream is because I kinda overread Fata Morgana. If I would do this tier list like instantly after Requiem, I probably would like talk more. I just doesn't feel like talking, really. It's not that complex in the end, that's true. Like, these characters are like kinda straightforward. Like, they have like a lot of development in general and like depth as the character, but they're like straight line basically, if you think about this. They're like very long straight line. So if you know something about this guy or this girl, then you know their character. It just gets more complex in that one direction. Yeah. But yeah, that's that for this tier. And yeah, I guess thanks for joining. I will just get it out somehow. Also, I'm ahead with recordings for White Album, IO, and Rewrite, so I feel kinda good. I still need to like finish episode for IO, but yeah, I'm a little bit ahead. And I feel free, and it's cool. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for the stream. Thanks for joining. It's been faster than I thought. I will tell you if we will be doing like another new tier list or something. Or another game. Like I said, like maybe some weird ones or something. But yeah. I never know how to end streams, so I will just end stream now. Thanks for joining. See ya.